What's up? I'm gonna turn off the music of in this game because it's really annoying. I also just realized that the game audio is not going for some reason. It's really weird. Okay, let's see. Mm. Let me see if that works. Gonna play the stupid music just to check it. Hey Snafu. Hey Jason. Hey Super V. Yeah, I haven't really been online lately. Okay, so it looks like not going through. Uh, okay. Maybe try something else. Capture desktop audio, because that's where we're at today. No. Is it still not coming through on the stream? I don't understand what's happening, because on my end it's telling me it's coming through, but then I'm testing it on the stream and it's not coming through. And the desktop audio is, yeah. Yeah. I don't know what's going on with that. So the game audio is just gonna fuck off for today, I guess. I don't know. I don't use the computer enough to be able to figure it out. I used to know how to do everything. Okay. So, yeah, I'm done with trying to test the audio. It's obviously not going to listen to me. Not today at least. Hey Neon. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess I have kind of been busy. Got a newborn niece that I've been hanging out with. She's cute as hell. And then wedding planning. That's fun. Wedding planning is so fun. 10 out of 10 would recommend. I'm being sarcastic, by the way.
Authorities have speculated based on the pilot's final communication played a significant role in the crash. On board were multiple family members, including corporate careers. There were no survivors. Again, for those of you just joining us, the Rootrees are dead.
Congrats, I was about to ask about the wedding. Yeah, the wedding is scheduled for next year. The game's loud? Wait, that means you can hear the game now? Oh my gosh. Yay.
I know
Finally.
it's late, but I'm guessing you've seen the news. In addition to dealing with the grief, the Root Tree Company's lawyers are scrambling.
You got the hang of folding. I've known how to fold laundry, alright?
Everything's about to change. Anyone
Been a
proven
pro
to
at
be a
it for
blood
quite some
relative
time.
is about to get much richer. I'm here to ensure everyone is accounted for. I've heard you're an expert at sorting out complicated family trees. A genealogy genie, as it were.
Yes, Snafu, I'm getting married.
I'm going to give you a quick test. Pass, and I can promise you the job of a lifetime.
Is you, lady. Complete the family tree of the Roottree sisters. Living, yay. Yes, Snafu, really. Thank you, Super V. Yeah, that ring. I was like freaking out because he was like, "Oh, what kind of ring do you like?" And then I was like, "I don't know." I'm like, "You choose one, and I'm sure I'll like it." So then he chose one, and it's literally the most beautiful ring. Alright, it says the person who hired you gave you this photo with a note attached. This was taken during the shoot for the Roottree Sisters Got Milk ad. I've tracked down a test photo from before they painted the fake mustaches, on which I thought would be more appropriate, considering the circumstances. The ad's copy reads, "You might recognize our faces from the magazine you're reading, or you might recognize our name from the candy bar you're eating. Being a Roottree is a full-time job, but so's growing up. That's why the calcium found in the milk is so important. Plus, you can't make chocolate without it." So we know that there's Roottree candy bar. And they make chocolate. Oh, that zooms in. Okay. What's next? This list was provided to you by the mysterious person who showed up at your door. You'll need it to fill in the family tree. Okay, so it could be either of these. The Roottree names. Right there. Okay. Dial-up internet. Snafu says you should have asked for a yellow diamond. Why? What's so special about a yellow diamond? Who are the Roottree? Alright, I'm gonna have to check that out. Hold on, guys. We gotta look at Super. Ooh, okay, Super V, I see you. Let's give you a channel shout out. Subscribe to my start posting. All right, there we go. I'm gonna pin that to the top of the chat. Not that I get many viewers these days, because, like, I kind of disappeared for a while, but it's alright. You can't get them in America anymore. Why? Why are they banned in America? Or why are they not available in America, should I say? Okay, so it says there are a lot of obituaries that focus on the Rutri sisters' modeling careers. You also come across an unofficial Rutri fan site seemingly curated by a teenager. It's neon pink with purple text and hard to read until you highlight the words. The young webmaster writes, Reina is the most famous because she's the oldest and got married to TMS, but Riley is the smart one. Rose is a middle child like me. You might think they are rich just because they are models, but their dad is also the president of the candy company, and their mom, Brenda, is a fashion designer. They do modeling for her brand, Root. Okay, so Reina is the most famous because she's the oldest and got married to TMS. Riley is the smart one. Okay. So we're going to go here. Oldest is going to be Reina. And then I think Rose was the middle child. Can I like not read? I think I can read. Riley is a smart one. Zero's not. Let's see. Okay. So it's obviously Rose is not the name. So we're gonna have to keep digging. Yeah, why not? Super B. Do like TikTok and then make a Instagram as well so you can do Instagram Reels. Get it out there. And make sure you're using tags as well. Okay, Snafu wants a shout out, so we're gonna copy Snafu's link. Subscribe to my mod, Snafu. Okay. But yeah, Super V, I'm really happy you started using your channel. Like, makes me so proud. Zach says, scale of 1 to 10, how bad have you missed me today? I don't miss you at all, Zach. Like, the only person I miss is my fiance. What the heck? Who do you think you are? Okay. Oh, you can scroll down. Okay. You might think there is. Okay. I eat root tree candy all the time. My favorite are maple crisps and try to dress in plaid root clothes like Riley does in most of the posters. Someday I want to get my ears pierced like Rose. The website's author continues to talk about her own life and what she likes about the root fashion lines, but none of it is relevant. Well, neither is the name Rose, because the name Rose is not even on that list. Let's see. Rose is not even on there, so. Hmm. Yeah, they have someone named November. Like, I hate when people do that. Like, first of all, name your kids dumb shit. Okay, fill in the names and fill in the occupations. So I'm gonna assume Riley is that one. And then what was Rose? TMS. TMS. Who is TMS? Cashew PC. Do not try to eat your computer. Very funny. So TMS. So I'm gonna say Thomas Sheridan. I'm on TikTok and trying to get the hang of thing tags and everything. Oh, okay. Is this game on Steam? Yes, it is. Sure is. So they're all models then, right? I would assume so. Model. Yeah, I spelled it wrong. Don't spell like me, guys. Hee hee. Nope. So it keeps going back to this thing. Who the fuck is Rose? Spider search. Plaid would be this one. So the middle one is the one with the plaid. But Rose. I'm gonna fucking use a hint. Research someone's interests and occupations. Root. Search for. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Never said I was the sharpest tool in the shed, at least. Schnork says, tell your mangy mutt hi. Will do. Yeah, my mangy mutt apparently likes my fiance more than me now, and he chooses him over me. So, yay. Pretty rude if you ask me, but oh well. Root. The period is part of the name as a clothing company. They make clothes for children, from toddlers to teenagers, although their website is down, likely due to increased web traffic. You find countless retail sites attempting to advertise their clothes towards the target audience. One of them has this to say: you've spied the Roottree sisters looking hella fly on catalogs, magazines, and posters. Now you too can be like Riley Rose Arena. Let me guess, it's a website like Shein. You also come across a website from a collector of clothing catalogs. Apparently, Root has released 2 catalogs per year every year since 1984, and Rena appeared on almost all of them. There's only one that the webmaster considers a collector's item enough to mention. It seems that Brenda Roottree, the Roottree's mother and Root's head designer, appeared on the cover holding her daughter Rose in 1985. The site says this was the only time her daughter was ever listed with her birth name, Carly Roottree. Okay, so her name is Carly Roottree. Well, you look at that. And they're all models, so let's look up Brenda Roottree, shall we? I think it's outside. Oh, post office. Oh well. Okay. You stumble across an auction for a black and blue dress that's a Brenda White original. The auction describes it a vintage dress from before Brenda became Brenda Roottree and started designing clothes for Root. The white and gold dress itself doesn't seem relevant to your search. Oh, I get it. That's funny. They're making it funny. So now we have to try to guess which one is which. But I'm just gonna take a wild guess. Figure out what's incorrect. Pictures? No say. I don't know. I know, I did that. details about Oh. Huh. They done did me a bamboozle. I thought she was. Yeah, like I said. I never said I was the sharpest tool in the shed.
Now control the taco.
Sorry to test you, but I had to be sure you could use the internet. Some folks refuse to get with the times. Safe to say, you're hired.
Wow, thank you very much, lady.
The reward for untangling the family tree is substantial. Life-changing, even. But here's the catch. The root trees go way, way back. The family tree's a bit daunting. Most people freak out the first time they see the whole thing. But I'm sure you'll be fine. The man who started it was particular about whom he considered family. For your purposes, you only need his direct blood relatives. Anyone related only by marriage is optional, but filling them in can lead to useful discoveries.
Sure, it can.
Lastly, you now have access to some unique websites, plus a list of notable root trees.
Cool.
Notable people are easy to find via your search engine, and marked with stars on the family tree. I'm off for now. Carl Roottree had a lot in his office. I'll look for anything useful. I'll return once you identify 6 more blood relatives.
Bye. Now who's at the door?
Sorry, one last thing. This might sound odd, but if anyone else claiming to represent the Roottrees reaches out, I'd appreciate you not mentioning I was here. Thank you, and good luck.
Okay. Now you're sus. In my humble opinion. Every time you get 3 additional blood relatives in the family tree, completely correct name, occupation, and portrait, they will be locked in. All non-blood relatives and small portraits are optional, but placing them in the tree helps to remove extra names and photos. The Root Tree Candy Company was founded in 1908 by Gwyneth and Elias. Let's look at the evidence. So Gwyneth Anderson and wow, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 Eliases. Okay. So helpful. When God dang it. When you find some information on a website about old films that are not yet available on VHS. The site is not very well organized and the search is broken, but you can get to individual pages from your search engine. Gwen Ritchie is a somewhat well-known actress who was active in the 1950s. She often appeared in tabloids, especially around the time of her highly publicized divorce. Her biggest role was the minor hit movie Guys Like Us. She left Hollywood after the flop of Christmas Mission. There's a widely circulated picture of Gwen from behind the scenes on one of her movies, which you've added to evidence. Did you know trivia? Gwen was the granddaughter of Elias Roottree, the founder of Roottree Candy. She shouldn't have been named Roottree, but her father took her mother's famous name, which was quite rare in those days. Oh, you've been in this line of work a long time, so long, in fact, you developed the sixth sense for how useful your evidence can be. The numbers in the magnifying glass refer to how many clues are connected to a specific piece of evidence. The higher the number, the more there is to find. Okay. This is an advertisement for 5 pieces aimed at kids from the magazine Teen Blast. It mentions that the 5 pieces were named as such because the original creator had 5 children. The ad also mentions that the current 5 flavors are not the same as back then. Interesting. The Ritchie sisters and their parents died in a plane crash on December 6, 1998. The next evening, a shadowy figure appeared at your door and said the lawyers were looking to sort out the family tree. After a quick test, the figure gave you access to some notable resources. This included a list of notable Ritchies who they said would be the easiest family members to place. They said they would return in the time it took to fill out 6 more blood relatives. This photo is a widely circulated photo of Gwen Ritchie. You have seen it on multiple websites about old films. Gwen Ritchie is on the notable Ritchies list in your evidence. You'll be marked on the chart with the star. God dang it. Carl Ritchie. Carl Ritchie died in the recent plane crash along with his wife, Brenda Ritchie, and their daughters and the Ritchie sisters. He was the president of the Ritchie Candy Company as well as the clothing company Root, which he founded with his wife. There's a short press release in December 6, 1998. It is with a heavy heart that we mourn the loss of Carl, Brenda, and the Ritchie sisters and the other employees have perished in the terrible tragedy. The entire Ritchie family is in shock and requesting privacy at this time. As the head of our company, Carl was an incredible man and an unmatched leader. Filling his absence will be difficult and may take considerable time. In the interim, we hope that you join us in looking back fondly on Carl and his family's triumphs and accomplishments. They go on to list some of those accomplishments. One of them seems related to your search. Like his great grandfather before him, Carl earned the highly prestigious Watchman of the Year title. Business Watch magazine is a magazine focused on companies, CEOs, and the economy. They have been around for over 100 years in one form or another. Will often write about major changes in management at famous companies. Every year they offer an award to a prominent businessman who has furthered the field. They call this the I need a nap. They call this Watchman of the Year. You find through a few searches that two Ritchies have been featured as Watchman of the Year. Elias Ritchie and Carl Ritchie. Business Watch does not host any online archives on any site you can find via spider search, though you may be able to find individual articles and issues through your periodical search. Carl Ritchie was voted Watchman of the Year in 1987. Okay, so Carl and Brenda are married. Okay. That's not Gwyneth right there. That's Gwen. So, we're gonna go look up Gwyneth Anderson. Jesus, I cannot type. Which is really funny because my job requires that I type all day. You find some information on the website for the first Anderson maple farm. There are a few pictures, including a famous picture of Elias and Gwyneth. That photo was added to your evidence. Before marrying Elias, Gwyneth Ritchie was Gwyneth Anderson. She had no brothers, so the oldest sister, so as oldest sister, she was set to inherit the Anderson maple farm. So long as she married. Before Elias took over, the farm produced only syrup. It was supposedly Elias's idea to create candy instead. Their success was not immediate until they decided to combine the maple with other flavors. This led to 5 pieces, which are still found in stores to this day. Through the Ritchie Candy Company expanded, though the Ritchie has been preserved as a tourist attraction. According to their website, there are still daily demonstrations and educational tours that show off many of the turn-of-the-century appliances that Gwyneth would have used as a housewife in the early 1900s. You find some information on the website for the first Anderson Maple Farm. There, farming Elias, Gwyneth Ritchie, Gwyneth Anderson. It's just repeating the same shit over again. Okay, now we have a picture of Gwyneth and Elias. This is a famous picture of Elias and Gwyneth Ritchie. It was taken in 1909 after they founded the Ritchie Candy Company, but before it was a success. From what you've found searching the internet, it seems quite difficult to find any site about Elias and Gwyneth that isn't accompanied by this picture. Elias and Gwyneth are on the notable Ritchie's list in your evidence. They will be marked on the chart with a star. We are aware. So, Gwyneth. Gwyneth Paltrow. Yes. Definitely Gwyneth Paltrow. Ritchie Candy Company. Next, in the recent news of the plane crash, their official website is unstable due to the traffic it has been receiving. However, you find a direct link to the history section that manages to work momentarily. The Ritchie Candy Company was founded by Elias Ritchie shortly after he married his wife Gwyneth, whose family owned a small farm called the Maple Farm. For reasons that aren't explained on the page, it has no CEO and no stockholders. Instead, it's run by a president, which input and votes from extended family. The site does mention that every president has been a direct descendant of Elias and Gwyneth, including Carl Ritchie, who, despite his death, is listed as the current president. The products that put them on the map were 5 pieces maple candies with 5 different flavors that are dipped in a crispy, crackling candy coating. Since then, they have branched out to countless other products, all of which incorporate maple in some way. Their sister company, simply titled Root Specialized Rollers. Okay. I think they're both presidents. I don't know. Once you verify this person, you'll be able to add bonus photos. How do I verify? Notebook. What the helly? I did. You should search for Jim Ritchie. Okay. Trying to tell me I haven't searched for anybody. Huh. Huh. What? Is a singer who sings in the duo Jim and Diamond with his wife Diamond LaRue. The duo, according to many sources you find, is considered a one-hit wonder due to the disco song Rollin' on down the city. It's now in your evidence folder. Although Jim writes the majority of songs, plays the guitar, and often sings, Diamond is considered by fans to be the band's lead singer. I'm getting tired of reading that out loud, so I'm not gonna read out loud anymore. It says the same thing for when you search up Diamond's name. I think you can listen to it. Or not. That was false advertisement right there. Why does it have a play button if you can't freaking listen to it? Holy crap. Look at all these people we have to find. It is called The Retrees Are Dead. I'll put it in the chat. Yeah, I like randomly found this game. I was like, I'm bored. I'm just gonna click a random game. So I did. Granddaughter of Elias Retrie. At least it figured out what I was trying to say. Aloysius Herring Ritchie, aka Red, was an appointed judge and politician who earned his nickname ironically because he was the ambassador to Ireland for only about 6 days. He served what some people contend is the shortest term in history. A few days after he was appointed, he was heard disparaging his position and the Irish people. He then tried to run for state senate. He claimed to be related to the Ritchie Candy Company in a newspaper ad, but it came out that the last name was merely a coincidence, and he was defeated in a landslide. So, yeah, I have no idea where he would go. The search goes on, my friends. The search goes on. More. Distant relative of the Ritchie sisters is known for her book A Life Between Wars. According to a website about famous authors in the early 1960s, Lauren under her married Lauren Rafferty to little fanfare. When her publisher learned she had been keeping diaries about her famous family, they insisted she release them under her original name, Lauren Ritchie, to take advantage of the family's notoriety. The selection of diary entries released in 1965 as A Life Between Wars, fans Alright, so we'll take a look. Yeah. What is it called? A Life Between Wars. Wow. Lauren Ritchie. Why is Gwyneth on her father's side? We learned. Damn it. We learned she's a single mom. Okay, so she was an only child. But hold on there. Lauren Rutry is divorced. So I think that's where Lauren would go. And she's an author. No, I did not see that Super V. I honestly haven't been keeping up with like anything really. Sucks. Been focused on work mostly. And then by the time I come home, I'm like mentally exhausted. Oh, so she got married to Jacob, not Clark. Oh, yeah. I really have not been logging into YouTube. Oh yeah, it's so exciting to have a niece. He's literally the cutest. Oh no. I don't know if I'm stumped because I'm like literally tired, but I think that's where Gwen is supposed to go. Not Lauren. Or not. I don't know. Now I'm so confused. I'll be right back. I gotta go put dinner on the stove for the fam.
They see me on a screen, think they know my name. A fleeting moment's glimpse, but it's never quite the same. They miss the tears I hide, the fears that lie within. A snapshot of my life, not where my story begins.
Oh. Uh-oh. Why is none of it? Where's the game? Okay. Oh, that is so cute. My sister-in-law just sent me a picture of my niece. She's looking adorable. Super V, I'll send you a picture of her. What are you doing here? What's up, Connor? How's it going? Okay. Well, you're doing what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing, so we're doing a lot of don't know what we're doing. God damn. I think I'm all computered out, honestly, from my job. Re-released as X marks the spot. Poor K. Oh, nice. Got any plans for the weekend? According to the back of the book, this is a buried treasure by Lauren Ritchie and from the author of the Court series. It also says to keep an eye out for Lauren Ritchie's next book, Revisiting the Diary, 10 years later, releasing in 1975. Yay! I'm working tomorrow too. So every other weekend, they have me work on a Saturday. It's really annoying. This was his version of Lauren Ritchie's diary released in 1975. Unlike the original diary, it contains no pictures, but has many new passages that reflect on her thoughts 10 years later. One major event happened between releases that changed Lauren's outlook on certain subjects. The death of Elias, a summary of Fallout, has been added to your notes, as well as some other pages. Okay. Is there something about, like, the Court series? Okay. Just checking. Just making sure. Oh, you too? So you're every other weekend as well? Sucks. The new diary opens with an explosive incident that happened to in the decade between when she had died, and during the reading of his will, there was an audible gasp when a certain name was read aloud. Samantha Ritchie. Although Sam and her children were not meant to receive monetary inheritance, he had a stipulation that she retained the rights to run the farm and all decisions related to it. It was then that the scandalous secrets came out. None of the 5 pieces were surprised, but it was quite a shock to everyone else, including Sam. She had been told her parents died. Apparently, Sam was the legitimate daughter of Elias Jr. and Patricia Christensen. Interesting. Yay. I don't know how to spell that. Oh, I was close. Let's see, we're just gonna copy and paste it. Oh, hey Danielle, good to see you. I'm so glad I'm a lunch lady now, so I don't have to work a weekend ever again. Dude, I know, right? Like, I mean, my job was pretty fun, not having to work weekends. And I told them that today. I was like, instead of splitting my Friday in half so I could work on Saturday, I would rather just do my 5 days and have Saturday, Sunday off again, because I don't want to be there 6 days a week. What the fuck? So I hid all of my videos on my channel, and I showed one of them to my boss, and he's like, "Oh, I want to start a YouTube channel about like food." I'm like, "Do it. I'll help you." Oh yeah, Samantha Ritchie. We forgot to look her up. Interesting. Okay, I'll be back. I gotta check the stove.
They see me on a screen, think they know my name. A fleeting moment's glimpse, but it's never quite the same. They miss the tears that hide, the fears that lie within. A snapshot of my life, not where think you know me, but there's more than what you see. A heart that's beating and a soul that's wild and free. Terminally online, accepting every lie. Remember, I'm human too, a life beyond the sign. Comments from afar, judgments in disguise. A born misunderstood through distant vacant eyes. They forget I'm real with flaws and dreams and pain. More than just a stream of sunshine and rain. You think you know me, but there's more than what you see. A heart gets beating and a soul that's wild and free. Terminally online, overstepping every line. Remember, I'm human too, a life beyond the sign. Comments from afar, judgments in disguise. A bond misunderstood through distant vacant eyes. They forget I'm real, with flaws and dreams and pain. More than just a stream, I'm sunshine in the rain. You think you know me, but there's more than what you see. A heart that's beating and a soul that's wild and free. Terminally online, overstepping every line. Remember, I'm human too, a life beyond the sign. So take a step back and see beyond the screen. We're all just human here, living in between. They see me on a screen, think they know my name. A fleeting moment's glimpse, but it's never quite the same. They miss the tears that hide, the fears that lie within. A snapshot of my life, not where my story begins. You think you know me, but there's more than what you see. A heart that's beating and a soul that's wild and free. Terminally online, overstepping every line. Remember, I'm human too, a life beyond the sign. Comments from afar, judgments in disguise. A born misunderstood through distant vacant eyes. They forget I'm real with flaws and dreams and pain. More than just a stream of sunshine and rain. You think you know me, but there's more than what you see. A heart gets beating and a soul that's wild and free. Terminally online, overstepping every line. Remember, I'm human too, a life beyond the sign. Comments from afar, judgments in disguise. A bond misunderstood through distant vacant eyes. They forget I'm real, with flaws and dreams and pain. More than just a stream, I'm sunshine in the rain. You think you know me, but there's more than what you see. A heart that's beating and a soul that's wild and free. Terminally online, overstepping every line. Remember, I'm human too, a life beyond the sign. So take a step back and see beyond the screen. We're all just human here, living in between. They see me on
Sorry. I'm trying to make dinner for the family while I'm doing the stream. Um, let's see. What are you guys talking about? Yeah, not working summers and winter break is great too, but summers I have to claim unemployment, which is oh, yeah, unemployment sucks. I didn't take my 1 week of paid vacation this year because I'm like, well, getting married next year, might as well just wait um until next year so that I can take 2 weeks of paid vacation for like my honeymoon. If we go on a honeymoon, I don't know if we will. Shit's expensive. Who is Ernie? Oh, can't look him up that way. Hmm. Who's Eli C? Son of a bitch. Oh. Interesting. Okay, so as you can see, this game will actually keep you busy for hours. Which is a good sign because a lot of these games are short and they're stupid. You're back. Gotta go check on the stove again.
They see me on a screen, think they know my name. A fleeting moment's glimpse, but it's never quite the same. They miss the tears I hide, the fears that lie within. A snapshot of my life, not where my story begins. You think you know me, but there's more than what you see. A heart that's beating and a soul that's wild and free. Terminally online, overstepping every line. Remember, I'm human too, a life beyond the sign. Comments from afar, judgments in disguise. A born misunderstood through distant vacant eyes. They forget I'm real with flaws and dreams and pain. More than just a stream of sunshine and rain. You think you know me, but there's more than what you see. A heart that's beating and a soul that's wild and free. Terminally online, overstepping every line. Remember, I'm human too, a life beyond the sign. Comments from afar, judgments in disguise. A bond misunderstood through distant vacant eyes. They forget I'm real, with flaws and dreams and pain. More than just a stream, I'm sunshine in the rain. You think you know me, but there's more than what you see. A heart that's beating and a soul that's wild and free. Terminally online, overstepping every line. Remember, I'm human too, a life beyond the sign. So take a step back and see beyond the screen. We're all just human here, living in between.
Back again. Can make some. Well, I am making some ground turkey to make turkey tacos, and now my mom is calling my name again. Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm ignoring her. Oh, I think because I muted the music. Okay, I was gonna say. I don't know if it's copyrightable music though, so I'm gonna turn it back down. I don't know what number president he is. Doesn't really. Just stop barking. Um, I'm doing. Oh, I just dropped something. Hold on, Super B. I'm gonna message you. I don't want to put it out there because you know how people on the internet be. There we go. Yeah, that's why I don't even have my camera on right now because I'm still in my work clothes. I'm wearing the company shirt. Good night, Danielle. See ya. Take care. Bring it back. I'm gonna go check on the stove. But I'm not gonna put the beer back scene. Okay, I'm back. Why is my chair going forward? Sounds good, Super V. Good catching up with you. I'm glad you started posting on your channel. Huh. No, it is dinner time for me as well. So, gonna end it here. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. And I'll see you next time I go live. Only God knows when that'll be.